Hey everyone, Fezzik here, bringing you a quick video about how to do some freehold and horrific vision carries. So in this video, we're going to talk about some best practices, kind of, what people are charging, at least on my server. It's a high pop server, and, how to make that gold to move you forward to buying a special mount or something that you want, or like what I'm doing to get that long boy. So if this video is helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and here we go. Alrighty, so Freehold. This dungeon, it's been nerfed a little bit, but with the 100% bonus increase boost that Blizzard has going on right now during the month of April, this is an incredible way to make money. So what you want to do is, obviously the character you're most comfortable with is going to be the one that you're going to be able to be the most successful with. But what I would recommend are characters that have a lot of self-sustain and massive AoE. In my example here, I'm using a Demon Hunter. It's super strong. Right, the leech is insane, and you're able to just take out large groups of mobs. What you want to be aware of is that any given run, depending on how familiar you become with it, and there are videos on paths and best practices. And what I've done is, as I was kind of learning and just taking my time to go through and understand some of these pulls, I was doing a full clear every 8 minutes. And that's actually pretty slow. I've seen some videos where people are more familiar, they pull larger packs and they're able to do it in like 3 or 4 minutes. So it's very fast, very effective once you become familiar with it. And with that, because of the boost, you can work with a lot of different people and you can run a lot of different people through it. What you're looking at price-wise, at least on my server, is with heirlooms, people are charging anywhere from about 7,000 to 8,000 gold on the low end. Without heirlooms, tends to be about anywhere between 10,000 to 13,000, and this is per level. So take advantage of that and enjoy the gold. So making gold with horrific visions is a little bit different to freehold because it costs you the currency, right? The coalescing vision. And so depending on how comfortable you feel with your character, with how familiar you are with running no masks versus running 5 masks solo or in a group, this will affect very much how you kind of approach this way of making gold. But with horrific visions as a whole, with no mask, full clear, honestly, people are charging in upwards of 30k per run. And it's pretty good. I took a friend through just to kind of test it out myself and see what it was like, and it was 25 minutes to get through and clear the full vision. He had a level 1 cloak, and I was able to get the full clear for him. He got all 5 chests. And kind of the best practices around this method is the player who only has a level 1 cloak is going to die several times. So what you need to do is to make sure that you have I would recommend having your full research from Mother filled out. And with all of that filled out, you're going to find that you're going to be just fine, especially if you're having especially now if you have a rank 15 cloak, you'll be just fine. So the trick is just making sure that your person that you're running through is able to be alive when you fight each zone boss. That's what matters in order for them to get the chest. They might miss out on mementos. I'm not sure how that will function if you're the only one killing the mobs. But what this means is that your friend dies, and you kill everything, get to the boss, you res them, and then you kill the boss. And so because they're going to die in almost every single section, what you want to do is kind of figure out the best time you want to just res them, and the first res will be free, and the second time it's going to cost you half your sanity. So with that, you decide whether you want to res them or to place an orb on top of the corpse, and that will actually res them for you. And so I've done it a couple of ways where I knew that they were going to be 2 elites close together. And so what I did that with my friend is I was able to res him the second time and take half my sanity loss, but kill all the mobs because this was a no mask run. And then just kill the mobs, not worry about my own sanity, pick up the sanity potions whenever I needed it, and just kind of keep going through each zone. We ended up using the last orb to bring him back after Rexar, and from there we just burned down Thrall, and once he tags Thrall, it doesn't matter if they die. You just need to make sure that you kill them and that you don't die, and that's it. It's a pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Up to 5 masks, people are charging like 250 or 300k per run, and that has to be in a group usually. I've never seen anyone do it solo, but again, become familiar with your market. There's a lot of gold to be made here, especially as you're more comfortable and feeling more confident in running just no mask visions for carries or like, you know, 1 or 2 masks if you're feeling pretty confident. So do that. It's going to be great. And I hope this video was helpful. And if it was, please like, subscribe, ring that bell, and I will see you next time.